This is your weekly forecast from Spirit for the week of November 15th, 2021 through November 21st, 2021. We are blowing through the month and the very end of your year of receiving. Before we go into the 3 things that are going to come up for each of you this week, please remember to click that subscribe button, follow, and please share my videos. It actually helps more than you realize, including the people that receive the video. Spirit works in mysterious ways. All right, light babies, get your pen, your paper. We're going to take notes and we're going to dive in to the 3 things that will come up this week specifically to help us navigate through this path that is our life. We're going to flow into the message for this week, November 15th, 2021. I am April Roane, and I'm just so grateful for you being here for you. All right, number 1, the main event this week is the full moon on the 19th in Taurus. So it's going to be big endings, and people go, no, not endings. We want endings. So it's big endings, and it's bull energy. So imagine a bull in a china store, right? It's time for us to stop ignoring the bull in the china store and take control and gently lead him out before there's more damage. But full moons are beautiful because they really symbolize endings, finish lines, finalities. And the full moon is going to also be in conjunction with a lunar eclipse. So it's almost bringing things to us, the surface, in a way that we really need. We always ask God for help. And God, literally, planets move a certain way, the moon moves a certain way, the sun moves a certain way, and all of those things create energy that stirs up the energy within us. So think of Friday's full moon lunar eclipse as a nudge. It's going to nudge our hidden luggage, and it's going to force our luggage to be put front and center in baggage call. So that is what this full moon is going to be gifting us this week. And remember, how you receive this message also says everything. So for those of us that are rolling our eyes and we're like so tired of the endings and processing shadow work and inner child work, we're an evolutionary species. We're supposed to transform, and that's the problem. And that's going to take us to number 2. The second main event this week is going to be the fact that spirit, higher power, source, your divine team, guides, angels, loved ones, really they are all under the same umbrella for you. They're going to inspire you to seek out peace instead of understanding. We always need to find out, we need to organize, we need to know if we've got the guarantee, or we could find the truth and we will be relieved of our anguish. And technically, Spirit says, stop, please. You're exhausting yourself. Please, this week, seek peace instead of understanding. Through peace, there will always be clarity. So seek peace for you. That can look like going to sleep early or telling someone no, even though you know that they will not like that answer. Most of us don't do what we know we need to do because we already know how others will receive it. The way that other people receive us is not our responsibility. In tonight's Soul Circle class, which is donation-based, meaning they're free, we are going to create our own self-inspired peace plan. So that's going to help us go along with this flow of seeking peace instead of understanding. Remember, most of this stuff is stuff that we're learning how to do now. We were always told to do it, but we were never taught correctly how to do it. And then that very third event this week is going to be A chance to be clear and honest with yourself, finally, facing what you've tried to push off for a long time. It is time for knowing, but it's also time for acknowledging. It's time for action. Most of us sit in the awareness, and we are aware that we have choices, and that is where we stop. And many of us know our grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends that are in lives that they've created and they're miserable. As Spirit says, please, this full moon is bringing your baggage to baggage call. We are seeking peace. We're going to pull out all the belongings. We're going to look at it all. And we're going to realize that Aquanet hairspray doesn't work anymore. We're going to toss it. We're going to toss those Cavaricis. We're going to toss those baggy, what were they called? EG socks. Shoulder pads. We're a thing of the 80s. It's time that we actually take out all of those old things that we keep carrying around. In fact, Spirit says it is time this week. Now. So please go back, listen to this again, take some notes, highlight, outline whatever your clairvoyant mind needs to see to wrap itself around the meat, the goodness. And this week, be a student in the classroom of yourself. Give yourself a chance to teach you the lesson, and then give yourself the chance to receive it, sit in it, bask in it, understand it in peace, not in, how would I say this? Not in resistance. We can never and will never grow in resistance. And we are creatures that are growing. It's part of who we are. So right there, it will create conflict. So this week, just kiss. Keep it simple, sweetheart. Stop worrying about Thanksgiving now. Stop worrying about 2022. Stop panicking about what we don't have control over, and catch yourself in those moments this week when you want to do those things. Remember, most of what we do is habitual. And this is the week where we can stop and look and go, oh my God, I never knew I was picking my nose in public, and I never knew that they could see me. All right, guys, I will see you at patreon.com/April Roane to continue this week's message with the extended message, the oracle message, and then your guided meditation, which we begin over the next 7 weeks with our chakra series. So this week's guided meditation is all about your root chakra, and talk about divine order and divine timing. Your root chakra is all about your foundation. All right, my beautiful light babies. I had somebody tell me this week, I may not be a light baby, but you've opened my eyes and I'm listening. And I'm like, I love you, light baby. I love you. You shine. All right, my beautifuls, that's your job, to shine for you first. Then you can help the world. I love you. I will see you. Goodbye.